Now go live. Hello. Hi, internet people on Christmas. Hello. Is it going yet? What's this thing doing? There we go. Now it's going. Hi. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, wait for this thing to catch up. Can you guys hear my heater? Tell me if it's loud. Because if it is, tough. I'm leaving it going because it feels good. Hello. Hello, Andrew Hardesty. Why can't I read very well? Hello. Hi. Hello, Golden Saucer. You can't hear? Oh, you can't hear the heater. You can hear me though. Okay, cool. Hi. This is kind of an impromptu live stream. I didn't really plan on doing one today, but I said I was going to do one last month around Christmas. And so I want to stick to my word. So I'm doing a live stream. So yeah, I probably won't do it as long as I normally do on here. But yeah. Hello. Hello, hello. I don't really know what to talk about. I didn't really plan on doing this live stream. So how are you guys' Christmas doing? If you celebrate Christmas. Good? Yes? Hi. Hello from Ecuador. Hello from Costa Rica. This thing's lagging. Oh, now it's catching up. There we go. Now it's going. Yay. Thank you. So, tomorrow I gotta be back at working on the shop again, trying to get this finished up. My goal is to have the shop usable by the first of the year, because I got a lot of stuff I need to do working on these cars. Both of them actually, and the Focus. I have parts for all of them and my sister's truck. And I'm just waiting till I can start working over there. I don't want to do any more work in here just because I'm paying for a shop space. I should probably use it. So I don't know. Hello. Let me read some of these. Hi. Hi from Chicago, Michigan. Hello, Florida. Hi. Sylvan Forge. Thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Can I completely rebuild an engine? Of course I can. I'm trying to think if I might do something like that with the GT. Maybe. We'll see what happens with that. London. Jerry Christmas. Jerry Christmas. Hello from Romania. Do I have Snapchat? I do, but I haven't used it in over a year and a half. I keep looking at the wrong camera. Hold on. Look. Here. I'll show you what the confusion is. I had this on top of my laptop, and I'm using the camera on the laptop because it's better quality. It's so crazy. My MacBook's camera is actually better than that thing. That thing used to be really good. I didn't really give you guys much of a notice on this. I'm kind of sorry. I noticed like everybody's like coming into this and the amount of viewers is like going like this, like a bell curve right now. Usually I give you guys like an hour or two of notice, but I gave you 0. So I'm sure some people are gonna be mad. Hello from Bolivia. Geez, what time is it like in Europe right now? 8 hours plus? 3 o'clock in the morning? 4, I'm guessing like 3, 4 in the morning in parts of Western Europe. It's crazy. What are you guys doing up? I can't wait for it to turn 2021. This year needs to hurry up and be over with. My built-in camera is only 720p. So? Are you really trying to look inside the pores on my face? Like, what do you need 1080p for? It's just a live stream. It's not like we're watching a movie. This actually is weird though, because this is 720 and it looks way clearer than that thing does in 1080. I think it's the lighting. The lighting looks better on this. I don't know. I don't care if it's 720 or 1080. It doesn't bother me. How's my Christmas? I literally played Fallout 76 from when I woke up this morning until about an hour ago. That's all I did all day. I just wanted to do absolutely nothing all day at all. And I accomplished it. I have to do a little bit of video editing though after this live stream to get caught back up. Hello from Texas. You know it's the lens quality. Okay. Hi from Ryland. How tall am I? Well, I'm sitting in a chair right now, so it's about as high as the top of the Forester when I'm sitting down. Can I answer your question? Nerd power. Thank you, Primus54. Like Primus, the band. Jerry was a race car driver. Thank you, Boris Smirnov. Like the vodka? My nose is running. Not picking boogers, sorry. Which car would I like to fully restore? I don't want to fully restore any more cars. I'm burnt out on fully restoring cars. Thank you, Golden Saucer and Tim McLaren. Can't wait to see. I can't wait to start working in the shop too. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do any. The MR2 took too long. Like if I did that again, I can't do another 3 years on a car on YouTube. It's crazy. Maybe if I had like 3 or 4 people working on it with me, but that was just like, I want to drive something instead of spend years just working on it and never getting to drive it. Hello from a bolt. Hello from a boat in the Gulf of Mexico. Are you really on a boat right now in the Gulf? Like, that's impressive. I'm impressed. It could be a rubber dinghy, and you could be tethering the internet off of. Wait, you just use your phone. You wouldn't need to tether internet. You could be in a rubber dinghy on your smartphone, and I would still be impressed. That's pretty cool. Plans for 2021. I don't know. We'll see how 2021 goes. I think it's like bad luck if anyone tries to make plans for next year. Alright, I was trying to read something and it disappeared. It was an amazing build to watch. Oh, don't worry. There's some more coming on the MR2. Definitely. Because I was like, oh, it's on that side. It's so confusing because it's that arm is not that arm because mirrored in screen. Anyway, I was trying to daily the MR2 and like the problem that car had when I first got it, all the stupid electrical issues on the engine harness, and I fixed a bunch of bad wires in it. Well, 2 years later, there's a couple more wires that are acting up in that harness now. But luckily, that's all going to get taken care of. And I'm going to start working on that soon. I got to figure out in order of which vehicle I want to work on first. Probably the MR2 because I want to start driving it more. Thank you, Monkey. Sounds funny. Thank you, Monkey. Yeah. I don't know. I'll be working on my sister's truck, obviously, here really soon because she needs a reliable mode of transportation. And then I got to do some stuff on the MR2. It shouldn't take very long what I have to do to it. But, yeah. I'm also just say, like, because not everyone is going to watch this live stream. So I have a standalone ECU. And I'm going to do, like, a brand new harness for the engine on the MR2. And coil packs, distributor delete, and E85. And, yeah. So the MR2 is going to be well sorted, proper running. That's the goal. I just want this thing to fire up and go. I'm not looking to make tons more power on it. It's already quick enough as it is, and I don't want to like overpower this chassis. So I just want it to run like that every time I get in it, just consistent, good to go. Like right now, it'll just at random just decide it wants to have 14.5 pounds of boost, and then sometimes it's like, nah, I'll have 10 right now. So there's something wiring issue going in there because it's really like the other day it wouldn't start, so I just like popped open the engine lid and then grabbed the engine harness and shook it, and the car fired right up. So yeah, my main goal is to make that problem disappear, clean up the bay, get rid of some stupid stuff in there like the giant AFM and just make it look cleaner in there and run better. But yeah, there you go. Merry Christmas. Now you know what's happening with the MR2. Let me read some stuff here. It's funny if I don't read enough of the chat and I just start like rambling on a tangent, because I do that a lot, then some people question if this is actually live. So I will read something. Mail haul. I have mail. I don't know. I haven't done a mail time in a while. Yeah, 30-year-old wiring will do that. Absolutely. What did Santa bring me? If you have kids watching right now, tell them to put. Never mind. I'm not gonna be that person. Thank you, Ethan. My sister made me some cookies for Christmas, and Liz got me some Bulbasaur socks. Yes, I like cheesy stuff. The Bulbasaur socks are cute. Hello from Brussels. Do I think I'll ever get an Evo 8 or 9? I got too many damn cars as it is. Maybe. I've never owned an Evo. I don't think I would get, if I got an Evo, I don't think I would get an 8 or 9. Like, my favorite looking Evos, I like the first gen and Evo 2s, just because, I don't know, it doesn't look like anything special. And I just like that old school vibe to it. And then also, I don't know, but maybe I'm just weird, I do like the Evo 10. I know a lot of people hate on it because it's got the 4B11T, but I like the 10s. Am I keeping the MR2? Yes. How do you properly fix a suspension to avoid sidewall wobble? Flex tape. Just slap it on there. Would I ever get a project BMW? Yeah. 2002 Ti. I think those are pretty dope. Or a 135i. I really like the 135s. Hello from Texas. Can you rally a two-door Impreza? You could rally a shopping cart if you really wanted to. You can rally anything. Just gotta send it hard enough. I told you you're a bright young. You said I'm young. Thank you. Build a Z32. I like Z32s. I had a Z33 for most of my adult life. Okay, anyway, I'm just reading. But yeah, all I really got left to do at the shop once that wall's up, I gotta get all these tools over there. It's gonna suck because I'm not gonna have any tools left here at my house, but it'll be nice having my tools over the shop, because every time I go over there now, like just setting stuff up, I don't know where Fred and Brandon's tools are at, and I hate bugging them to ask for tools because I just like knowing where stuff is. So it'll be nice having my tools so I can start knocking stuff out over there. I gotta do some stuff to the Forester here too. I actually gotta order some more parts for it, for something else I'm gonna be doing to the Forester. I'm gonna do a couple more things to the Forester. Actually, maybe one of you can help me out with this. I've been looking for a set of VA generation 15 and up STI seats for this thing, because I want to do the STI interior on it. It's really hard because the STI TS Edition Forester, the rear seat, upper and lower cushions are completely different on the Forester than it is on the Impreza, and I think the door cards are also different, so I can't use Impreza door cards, or sorry, STI door cards and STI rear seat. And then I found like Subi Speed and Japan Parts sell all the black A, B, C, and D pillars, and then like they sell the sun visors, but they're for the ones that have the eyesight system, so they're narrower, and I don't have eyesight on this because it's the premium model. So it kind of sucks because like then I would have like this weird little sun visor, but it'd be the correct color. But yeah, like I want to do the all black headliner, like the STI TS Forester, and then the STI seats, like from the WRX STI, fit right in here. You just gotta use the Forester seat rails. They bolt right into it. I think the airbags will still even work too. But yeah, if anyone knows where there's like an immaculate set of V8 STI seats, not the limited, not the all black ones, but the ones that have that cherry blossom colored leather on the sides, those ones. Thank you, Timothy, for the squirrel holding a trophy. Yeah, anyway, I'm looking for a set of those seats. But they have to be, like, perfect. Because the interior on this thing is still, like, brand new. So. Get a tool sponsor. So, Gear Wrench did sponsor the tools in here. But I contacted them, and they were waiting because they were, like, the year-end stuff. New Year stuff. It's, like, all different for corporations. So, for now, I'm not going to really bother. I'm just going to get my tools over there, and I'm not going to do a lot of wrenching in this garage, I don't think. So it's just going to suck because it's going to be like really empty in here, and I like how I had it all set up with the benches and the toolbox in the back. But oh well, I'll have more room in here, I guess, without the tool chest in here. I still have to figure out a way to move it over to the shop because this thing is heavy as hell. So that's the only thing that's been hanging me up, because like I don't have a hitch on the Forester, and I don't ever want to put one on it. Celine's truck has a hitch, has the receiver. It doesn't actually have the end with like the ball and the part that goes into the square part of the receiver. It doesn't have that. But I have a trailer I could borrow. The only thing is I can't get this thing onto a trailer. I'd have to like winch it or use some cargo straps or something. Do I plan on changing this? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I want to do the SCI interior on the Forester. The tow truck? Just like call AAA, be like, yeah, my toolbox is broken down. Can you please tow it to my garage? Rent a tow truck. Oh, that's more intelligent, huh? You can rent tow trucks? Is this live? Chris P. Bacon. Is this live? This is live. And if you didn't think it was, I just blew your mind because I edited this at the right minute. My jokes suck today. How are my viewerships split geographically? That's a really good question. I think 60-ish% of my content is from North America, and I have, I think 60% United States, and then I have like a large following in Canada, obviously. Then I want to say Australia is number 3, and then Germany. I have a pretty big following in Germany, actually. I want to say Germany is up near 10%, or it's pretty high. I think like Japan, Philippines are up there too. And UK, obviously. I think, but yeah, the biggest countries I think of my demographics, I think it's US, Canada, Australia, Germany are my biggest viewerships. I don't understand the Germany one. I don't know if it's because I lived there before and I mention it a lot and that's caused people to subscribe, or because I have the Audi. I don't know what it is that caused a lot of people from Deutschland to follow me. Am I wearing PJs? No, it's just a really cute top. It kind of looks like PJs. It's really comfy. I have jeans on though. Hello from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Man, you guys got some good food. I remember last time I was in Tulsa, I think it was like 2010 maybe, and I went to, I think it was the first time I ate an Alfredo's before, but we have Alfredo's here now. But it was in Tulsa, and there was another restaurant I ate at in Tulsa. It was so good. I don't remember the name of it though. It was like a steakhouse. You guys had some really good food there though. GTA Online, I stopped playing that game. Rockstar needs to, it's ridiculous. Like, can you imagine if you were a kid and you were like, I don't know, say you were like 12 years old when Grand Theft Auto came out. That means it'd be like one Grand Theft Auto that would come out in your childhood. And then like I remember when it was like there was a bunch of GTAs that came out when I was a kid. And they're just dragging their feet on releasing these games. Like, need to release GTA 6 already. So I haven't played it in a while. I just play Fallout. I haven't had a chance to play video games in months. So that's why today I just spent, like, I played a little bit last night, and then today I just played Fallout 76 for, like, a while. The game kind of sucked at first, but then they added NPCs to it, and that was really fun. There's that question again. Keep getting tire sidewall bubbles. How can you fix it? Get new tires? More like Forza. I don't have Xbox. I have PS4. Fallout 77? I'm confused. Oh, I get it. It's 77 because they added NPCs. Is that like the joke? Maybe? I don't know. You were 11 when GTA 5 came out, now you're in college. Didn't GTA 5 come out on the old console and then it was like re-released on PlayStation 4 and Xbox 360? I used to like playing that game, it was fun. Hello from Houston, Texas. Is my garage going to be used for personal and professional use? This garage? Or my shop? This garage I'm going to make car detailing videos out of from now on. So I'm going to get this place nice and clean in here, and I'm probably going to have the floor re-epoxy coated because it just is all peeling off everywhere. And yeah, so detailing content will come out of here, and then I will make project car content out of my new shop. I also might film the car reviews, like the garage science and stuff, at the new shop, and maybe replace the abandoned warehouse with recording that part in my new shop, because the abandoned warehouse, as fun as it is going out there, like if it's the slightest bit windy, the building like slams and like the sheet metal blows around, and then I can't film. So I literally have to watch the weather report before I film there to make sure it's not gonna be too windy, so that way you guys don't hear blowing sheet metal. And then like it's kind of gross in there. Sometimes it smells like urine, and there's like broken glass, and it's just like sketchy. So I don't know, I just use it though because it keeps the sun off of me. It makes a nice sun block because cameras overheat like that in the direct sun here. Someone sent a super chat and I didn't miss it. Hold on. You almost missed the stream. Merry Christmas. So happy you have the shop. Thank you. I'm happy I have the shop too. I'm happy I'm not gonna have to crawl around on my back underneath these cars in this garage anymore. I'll be able to get so much more done with a lift. Abandoned shop. How many cars a year do I evaluate? That's a really good question. I don't know how many cars. I try to review one a week, but I know coming up here pretty soon, beginning of the year, I'm probably gonna have 2 at a time. So I'm gonna build up a little. I try to build up like no more than 2 or 3 car reviews at a time as a backlog in case like I get sick or just something weird, so I have like something already shot, just so I don't miss like an upload date. But if I get too many backlogs, then just for whatever reason I might end up putting an extra video out that week, because my sister is getting pretty good now at editing the car reviews. So like she'll edit it, and then it takes me maybe like 2 or 3 hours tops after she's done editing to go through and tweak some stuff. So it's getting pretty close to where she can almost edit the whole video on her own, which is a huge time saver for me. Thank you, Kyle Bailey. No more random shut up bird. No, those will still happen. I was talking to a bird at the shop 2 days ago. It was a cactus wren just outside the shop making squeaky noises, and I started talking to it. And then it was a huge ass crow. I don't know what it was carrying. It looked like it stole someone's purse or something. I think it was big. I really want to talk to a crow, like, because I know ravens and crows can talk. I want to like teach it to say something rude. I was gonna read something and it disappeared. You have a 92 Celica GT4? That's so awesome. Was the 92s a Gen 2 3S? Yeah, they were Gen 2, right? Gen 2 3S GT. I love Celica GT4s. That's like a bucket list car. I would love to have one of those still one day. Hello, Nobita. Do one GTA online game. Maybe. I was going to try to play a little bit more tonight, but I don't think I'm going to have time. I got to edit some stuff. Is Jeff? No, Jeff is not my dog. Jeff was a stray, and someone brought it to Fred and Brandon's old shop and gave it to Fred, and he got lucky because that's the best dog in the world. I love that dog. Hi from Vegas. Hello from Quito, Ecuador. Quito, Ecuador. I bet there's some good food in Ecuador. I can only imagine the food down there. I'm hungry right now. Hello from Mexico. Hello. Heidi ho, neighbor. You're not very far away. Why do I prefer Japanese cars? I don't really. I do and I don't. I don't know. It's like, why do some people like pizza? Why do some people like ribs? Here I go with the food again. Why do some people like wearing blue versus wearing red? Just style, I guess. Preference. My first car was a Honda. My second car was a Nissan. My third car was a Subaru. And then I had another Toyota. And then I had another Toyota. And I had another Subaru. And another Toyota. I think you're starting to see a pattern there. But I also like Fords too. I've had a couple of Fords. It's a weird thing though. I'm not biased to any brand of car whatsoever. Like, I like all genres of cars. If I had enough space and enough money, I would own all kinds of different cars. I do like American cars too. I know a lot of people ask that. Like, why don't you have a muscle car? I don't know. I can only own so many cars. I have to say, if I were to buy a muscle car, I know it's not technically a muscle car because it's too new, but I don't know. I love the WS6 Trans Ams. I would love to have 2002 WS6. I think that'd be pretty dope. Let's see. Someone just said if I had a Chevy, what it would be. Does that count? Does a Pontiac count? It's still a F body, right? Trans Am's a F body, right? Does that work? I know Camaro would be. It's the same chassis. I don't know. It'd be a Trans Am. I like Trans Ams. Thank you, Josh Morgan. How's Sir Codsworth? Just sitting there in the driveway. Just waiting. I got a lot of... That car is pretty much like waiting for me to do body stuff now. I have the entire roof that I got from the junkyard. So I gotta... That's gonna be fun. Swapping the roof skin out on that car. That's gotta happen. And then pretty much I just gotta strip everything and start painting the shell. I'm probably gonna pull the engine to paint the shell. I know it's excessive. I'm not trying to make this like a show car. But the paint, like the previous owner had a bad battery in there or something, and acid ate away all the paint in the bay on like one side of it. So I was like, the bay kind of looks like crap. I might as well paint the bay. And I don't think it would really take me that long to pull the engine, maybe an extra hour or two, just pull the whole front subframe out. I just have to figure out how I'll move it around after that. But yeah, I kind of want to paint the bay on it. Merry Christmas, finally I get to catch a live stream. You did. I feel bad because it was like super impromptu. I just like live stream. I didn't really give anyone a notice, but I don't know. It was already getting late. I know there's people across the Atlantic right now that are probably sleeping. They're probably going to watch this in the morning and be pissed because I did it so late in the day. Sorry. Can't please everybody around the globe. Oop. I can't see. There we go. Feliz Navidad desde Mexico. Did I pronounce most of that right? How's Butters? Butters is fat and lazy as always. Will Kyla assistant return? I don't know. She texted me earlier today. I should text her. And I know she's been really busy at school and work and stuff, but Yeah, I'll get a hold of her. Maybe have her come by. I'd like to do another car review with her. I'll ask her and we'll try to plan something. And I'll have her in another car review if she's got time. It's kind of hard because I know a lot of people like, hey, where's small Sarah and where's this person? But you gotta realize like people have lives too. They got like work and school or whatever they're doing and personal lives. And it's just really hard to get timelines to jive up. So, but yeah. Liz and I went over small Sarah's like while she was here and just hung out for the afternoon. And I hadn't really hung out with her for a while. I didn't film any of it. I didn't film it because I just wanted to hang out with my friend. I didn't really want to like shove a camera in her face, be like, here, be on YouTube. I don't know. Merch. Thank you, moderator. My sister is working on merch designs and stuff. So it will be coming for 2021. There'll be some merch. I know I don't do merch like a lot of YouTube channels. I don't push it because I hate shoving crap down people's throats. Like, here, buy my crappy t-shirt. I'm not going to do that. But I will put some effort into it. And I was kind of like thinking about it because I just do everything through Teespring just because it's like the easiest and I don't have to think about it. I don't have the logistics set up to send merch out myself. I just don't have the time to mess with that stuff. So I was like really thinking because they have like different qualities of shirts you can put on there, and I don't want to just like make a design and put on the cheapest t-shirt possible because then you wear it like 2 or 3 times and it turns into like a flag. Like shrinks in these weird ways. So I'd rather just like put on better quality fabrics and stuff. I don't know if you guys agree. I'd rather pay like an extra $2 or $3 and have a decent fitting article of clothing than just trying to make maximum profit. So I will work on merch. I'll have my sister work on the designs because that's like her thing. She likes art, so I'll let her come up some stuff. Why does it smell like burning? I have the little space heater on and it smells like burnt. It's not on fire, so it should be good. You'll buy it if I don't use the term merch? Okay, I agree. I think it's a really annoying word too. It's kind of like the word moist. I don't like the word moist and I don't like the word nougat. I think those are really weird words. Moist nougat. My merch smells like moist nougat. So weird. Will I ever do the cannonball run? I don't know. I think that would be fun. Say Purity. It just made me want to listen to Slipknot. How do I afford all these cars? Did you see these cars when I started out? Other than the Forester, which I bought when I was in the military. They were all piles of crap when I bought them. The MR2 was $2,600. The Focus was $2,000. The TT was $2,000 or $2,500. And then my sister's Xterra was $1,900. Literally every car I have started out as a massive pile of crap other than the Forester. So that's how. I'd like to have that change here in the future. Not that I don't like doing stuff like this. It's just, it takes forever, you know what I mean? Like okay, cool, work on the same car for the next 3 or 4 years. So I want to kind of like spend more money from the get-go and get something that I'm not fixing bushings and ball joints and stupid crap doing paint work, all that garbage, and just like have something that's like a solid foundation to work with. Spend 10 grand on a car instead of 2 grand. I don't know. That's my next project car. I'll get something that I'm not replacing pointless crap. Try Bunker Branding. That's, what's his name? The Demolition Ranch Guys thing, right? I watched some of his videos. They're really interesting. Just seeing what type of bullet will go through what type of object. His videos are interesting. Do I watch Mighty Car Mods? I do. I don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube. I usually do it while I'm eating. I watch a lot of the same channels you guys probably watch. I know my biggest thing lately that I've been like binging though when I do watch stuff is it's like the reaction videos of people in different countries eating food from different countries that they've never tried before. So I've been like watching this one. They're in I want to say they're in Pakistan, and they just try eating like Western cuisines and stuff. And they tried like eating sushi and nigiri. It's like a really funny one. I don't know. I like watching stuff like that. There's another travel one I've been watching. This guy like goes around and tries food. I don't know, it's kind of like Andrew Zimmer, Anthony Bourdain, same concept. I've been watching like stuff like that. I just like watching stuff from around the world and seeing different cultures. How do I work with cars with these nails? I break them. That's how I break them when I work on cars. But they're my real nail, so they're strong as hell. Did I name my new shop? It's called The Shop. No, I didn't name it. Sushis and sashimis. Speaking of which, I had sushi the other day, and I never had it before. I don't know why. I got the sweet shrimp. It's like the freshwater shrimp, and it came with the fried shrimp heads. It was really unique, eating a whole shrimp's head fried. It's like that big, this big head with eyeballs and brains. It's actually really good. As gross as that sounds, it was pretty tasty. You've been watching Overlanding? Same. That's the whole point of Celine's Xterra. The goal with that was to get her something that she can have as an overlanding project. I was going to do that as my next project. I placed an order on the new Bronco the night they released it for us to do orders on them. But when it kept getting delayed, I don't even know if I'm going to get it anymore. Because I was also thinking about it, like, it's going to be a depreciating vehicle from the get-go. So I was actually thinking about maybe getting something older, like Celine's truck. Because if I'm going to go off-road in it, I don't want to be worried about screwing up a new vehicle. So, I don't know. I've been, like, tossing around the idea. Plus, also, like, I'm kind of torn because I want to do overlanding stuff because it's fun because of where I live. There's tons of stuff around here to do that. But I also live in the desert, so building something gnarly with long travel would be really fun too. But I don't have a truck, and I kind of like, I don't intend on towing stuff with it, but I want to be able to tow with it. So I'm really torn on what to do. Like, do I spend 40 grand on something that's going to depreciate 10 grand in the first couple of months I buy it just because it's new and it'll be easy to generate content for because all kinds of companies are making new parts for it? Or do I buy something that's like 10 years old and build it with the intent to beat the crap out of it off-road? So I don't know. Danger Ranger. I know the Ranger, like, so I was like, when I did the video of Celine teaching her how to drive on Charlie's Ranger, which he doesn't have anymore, he actually sold that truck. Like, I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Rangers, and I know with the twin I-beam suspension in the front of those, they're really easy to do, like, pre-runners with. But I also want to get something that's four-wheel drive. That way I don't have to fully send it every time I want to go somewhere and worry about getting stuck in sand. So then I was like, well, I do like that platform, but I've always had a thing for, it was like the Troy Lee Designs Mazda B-Series pickup that they had in, like, I want to say it was like '02 time frame. I really like the look of like that Mazda B4000. So I was like thinking about getting one of those, but I wouldn't keep the 4-liter in it. Even if it was like a B3000 or a B4000, doesn't really matter. I wouldn't keep either of those engines. I'd probably do like a mod motor in it because they're small, like a LS, and then it would still kind of be in the family because it's still a Ford engine in a Ford/Mazda truck. But then also if I did the B series, I could put the 2.3 EcoBoost in it because that's technically derived from like the Mazda MZR engine, right? I think. So I don't know. And I was tossing around the idea of doing Frontier, I really like the Nismo Frontiers. I've always had a thing for those, and it's the same truck still all the way up till today, so there's still parts being developed for them. And doing one of those and dropping a VK56 into it, because they actually drop into those latest generation Frontiers. So there was that idea. I don't know. I've just been like tossing around all kinds of ideas. I don't know if I want to buy a brand new vehicle. I feel like it'll just be like more about riding the clout train than it will be actually making a solid off-road rig, because I'll be afraid of destroying it, and then also it'll be depreciating like crazy. So I want to see what your guys' inputs are on it. Get a slightly older Raptor. Yeah, but I'm not really a fan of full size. Like, I do like the Raptor, but I like the size of a mid-sized truck. Like, I've always liked that size of a truck. It's just, I don't know. 4Runner. I had a Tacoma before. I did like the Tacoma. Nissan over the Mazda Ranger. Yeah, but here's the thing though. Like, I agree on the Nissan, but wouldn't the Ranger platform be easier to do long travel with? Because that would be the goal. If I'm gonna do something like that, I want long travel. I want to be able to hit a curb at 100 miles per hour on that truck and just have it go. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Nobita. Love Santos. I might play. Lexus GX470, that'd be a definite overlander. Zuzu. A Holden Ute, can't get that here unless I imported one. Yeah, Nissan with the Type motor. VK56 swapped Frontier I think would be pretty sick. Are you bored with the new supercars or hypercars? I don't really pay attention to stuff I can't afford. So, I don't know. An 81 Toyota Hilux. An older Hilux would be pretty sweet, but then I'd be running into that same issue of restoring a vehicle, and I don't really want to go that old. V8 swap into a Bronco too. I mean, I think that's kind of like where the Ranger I'm looking. The new Ranger, yes. Someone just said something about the new Ranger. I am a huge fan of the new Ranger. I reviewed 2 of them. I love that truck. I don't like the fact that you can only get it the 10-speed auto, although it has a great transmission. I'm hoping because now the Bronco will have the 7-speed that will cross over and they'll be able to drop that into the Ranger. But also, if I was going to build a pre-runner, I almost think the 10-speed auto would be the smarter choice. It would be fun with a manual, but I don't know. Another yes on the Frontier. Z71 is too big of a truck. I don't want a full size. TRD. I had a TRD off-road Tacoma. I think that would be... I think it sucks with a Tacoma, though. Like, unless you get a 20-year-old Tacoma, you might as well just buy a brand new one because they don't depreciate at all. Like, buy a new Tacoma instead of buying a used one. I don't know. Consider sport planes. I'm not on that, like, planes. I'm a YouTuber. Like, I can't afford a plane. Does my sister have a job? Yes, she's my editor. I'm paying her to edit videos. What's for dinner? Good question. I literally have no groceries and there's nothing open. So I had a protein shake for lunch and some string cheese. It was actually not really cheese, it was nut cheese. So I had a protein shake and nut cheese for lunch because I have no food and there's no grocery stores open. How about a keep truck? I don't know what that means. Editing is a nightmare. Editing is a nightmare. I wish I didn't care as much about my quality of videos, but it's a nightmare. Do I have a normal job? There's no time to have a normal job. All I do is this. Jeep. I do like... So, like, I was considering Jeeps, too. I like Jeeps, but I'm not a fan of the Pentastar V6 at all. And like I did review the Rubicon that had that mild hybrid 2-liter turbo in it. That thing was actually pretty cool. I liked that. But I like the Jeep 392, the Wrangler 392. I would love to have one of those, but I have a feeling they're going to be ridiculously expensive. It's probably going to be like 70 or 80 grand. I don't know who's actually going to be able to afford to buy one of those, but that would be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm thinking like getting a $10,000 to $15,000 4x4 that's really clean, and then long traveling that and going with that. And I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't know. I was kind of like obsessed with the new Bronco when it first, like the first designs are coming out, and then that's why I placed the order on it. But I also don't want to have a Me Too car where like it's just gonna, everyone's gonna have the same thing. So, and I'm not gonna be able to really tow with it. I mean, I don't know, and it's gonna depreciate. I'm like having second thoughts now because it's been taking so long. What do I think about a 2JZ motor? It'd be cool to stick one in first gen Tacoma. I'll say that much. Nut cheese. Unimogs are nice. Did they ever sell Unimog in the States? Maybe? I think they might have. Get a cheap Land Rover Discovery. Yeah. I'm looking like something 2012 and up. I did really consider a 19 Ranger though, but I mean 19 is the first year they came out here. You'd probably just like honestly just buy a new one. Just get the Ranger. I think they make the XL trim still. Just like a Ranger XL 4x4 with no options added to it. It's kind of cool too when you buy the base model Rangers. They come with steel wheels, like the little 20-hole steel wheels. I thought that was awesome. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know what kind of aftermarket support there is for that. And I know they do plan on releasing the Ranger Raptor in the States. So, why Arizona? Because the weather here is pretty on point most of the year. An MRAP? No. FJ Cruiser? Yeah, but not really. It's too short a wheelbase. That's why I'm like kind of poo-pooing the idea of the Bronco now, because I didn't want the 4-door because I think 4-door is ugly. I wanted the 2-door. And now I'm just kind of like thinking it might not actually be good for what I want to do with it. I don't know. I like think about things for half a year before I actually pull the trigger and do something. It would be nice to have a newer daily driver also though, because the Forester is starting to get kind of old. It'd be nice to have something that's got like modern features, but I don't know. GX460 Ranger Raptor is poo. 4-cylinder diesel. Well, we don't get the diesel option here. If we got a Ranger Raptor in the States, it would probably have, I'm guessing it would probably come with the 2.7 EcoBoost if we got it in the States. Either or, I like the 2.3 EcoBoost. That's a great engine. Except for the ones that were blowing up in the first Focus RSs. What about a serious G-Land, Mercedes? Probably too expensive. Any interest in a Isuzu? I was looking at Via Crosses. There was a yellow Via Cross titanium. I want to say it was like titanium edition. It wasn't the Iron Man. It was a yellow Via Cross in Tucson that was for sale for like. It was kind of expensive. It was like 13 grand, I think 12 grand. I was looking at one of those because you can manual swap them fairly easily, and then they're like amazing. But I don't know. It's kind of shorter wheelbase too. I'm like so torn. I don't know what to do. I wanted a truck for a while just because I need something. Using the Forester as a truck is not working very well. A Peugeot 508 station wagon. I think they actually had those. I've seen those before on like online for sale. 2021 Frontier. Thoughts. I haven't seen the like production pictures of the new Frontier. I'm curious how the 2020 is with that new engine in it. What is it? It's a 3.8 or something, a 3.8 liter V6 in the new Frontier. I want to review one. I haven't reviewed. I've always liked Frontiers. Like there's not a lot of new Nissan models I actually care about. I feel like after like 08 they just kind of started going downhill. there wasn't like much that really interested me. But I've always had an interest in the Frontier for the most part, and the Titan a little bit, but more so the Frontier. I think the Frontier is a really underrated truck. Wobble Type R wagon. Get an old Z70. I don't want full size truck. Any off-road interest in side-by-side? No. You guys are gonna get mad at me for this. I call those side-by-side things midlife crisis mobiles. I'm sorry if you own one. I don't really mean that, but every time I see one, it's the first thing I think about. I've never actually ridden in one before, so I don't know. I like dirt bikes, although two wheels scares the hell out of me. Do we get the Volkswagen Amarok over here? No, we don't, unfortunately. I think the last truck we had was the Caddy pickup. Volkswagen, was that what it was called? The Caddy? It's the last truck we had here. Do I like Honda trucks? I've never driven one before. Cherokee, Wrangler. Yeah. Starting to get a little older now, though. 2021 Frontier will have the same new 3.8 liter V6. I wish they would offer a turbo 4-cylinder. I think Nissan could do a good job if they developed a turbo 4 for a truck to compete with the Ranger. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Tony, and thank you, John. I try to make videos good quality. I try my butt off. Do a Jeep pickup. I do like the Gladiator. I've only driven the Gladiator with the Pentastar. I can't stand that engine. I look forward to reviewing one though with the diesel in it, or even the 2-liter turbo. I do like that engine too. Nissan's no longer offering a 4-cylinder or a manual in the Frontier. That's stupid. I hate when they do that. Like, I get it, not many people buy them, and they're trying to maximize profits, but why not just like keep it around and then just jack the price up a little bit more on the manuals? Because I know for myself, I would much rather spend an extra bit of money to get it in a manual than have to buy something and do all the painstaking effort to manual swap it myself. Like, irritates the hell out of me that car companies do that. They're like, oh, we only sell 5% of them. What's my first car? A 90 Honda CRX SI. How long have I been doing this for? I kind of wasn't paying attention. I was only going to do it for an hour. I can't see. Wait. I don't know how long I've been doing this for. YouTube changes things up. No, oh, wait. I started it at 5, and it's, oh, okay, I've almost been doing it in an hour. Nissan will be bankrupt in 5 years. I don't think so. I think they'll save themselves. They may not seem like they're doing very well in America, but I'm sure they do fine in other countries. 52, 50. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for telling me how much time. Is there White Castles in Arizona? If there's anyone else from Arizona watching this right now, please answer. Because I'm not technically from here. I don't know. I don't think they have them here. Do you like Audis? It's a love-hate relationship. Just leave it at that. Nissans use Mercedes drivetrains. I think a couple of vehicles do. When more Xterra content? Very soon. Thank you, Angie. Good luck finding a truck next year. I found a couple, looking around on, what's that, Auto something or other? I use that site that scrubs, Craigslist and a bunch of other search, like car search engine. I don't know, auto something or other. Auto tamales. I've been using that. I found a couple around here. I found a Nismo Frontier, and that's why I like spawned this idea, because I saw that and I was like, you can VK56 swap one of those. I don't know. Auto Tempest, yes, that. I was using that. Nissan Frontier and Mercedes-Benz. I know they share transmissions because the 9-speed in the Titan is a G-tronic transmission, which I think is Mercedes. Do I compare myself with Mr. Beast? I don't compare myself with anybody, but I will say I like that Mr. Beast takes his money that he makes on YouTube and he makes other people happy with it. If I had Mr. Beast money, I would have to have more people to help, but I would build awesome cars and then just give them to people that don't expect something like that to happen, just to see the reaction on their face. Like, find someone random and surprise them with their favorite car. I would love to be able to do something like that. It'd be fun. Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. I would love to drive one of those. I've never been in a Trackhawk before, and I think it'd be really fun. I just picture like the physics of a GTR, but in a SUV. Like, I can imagine it's just like a rocket. Thank you for the congratulations on the new shop. Frontier is a great truck. I agree, they are a great truck. I have never driven a Unimog. No, I have not. Tamales. Tamales sound... Why did you do that? Don't put that poison in my head. That sounds delicious right now. I would love a tamale. Do I like the new Corvette? I have to edit that review for you guys. It's coming up next week. And yes, I will tell you I did like that. I think it was a great car. On the new STI generation, I don't know, I'm excited to see it, but I also, like, in the back of my mind, something I've always tried to stay true to is never buy the first year of any vehicle. Even like the Forester, it's a 15 and it started out in 14, and I regret it. I wish I would have gotten 18 the last year of the SJ generation, because it's the same damn price and they add all kinds of other stuff to it to help it sell. And then I'd much rather, I know it's like the opposite of getting something when it's like popular, but I'm a huge fan of buying the last model year of a generation of a car, because you get like the perfect car. They've worked out all the bugs, they added all kinds of other stuff to help it keep selling, and it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of a no-brainer. Always buy, like, look at the Supra. Look how much changes they changed in one model year to the Supra. I would be shooting myself right now if I bought the first model year of one of those, because I guarantee something awesome is going to come out next year, and then probably a year from now after that, they'll drop a manual to help it keep selling, and then everyone's like, damn, I wish I would have got the last model year of the Supra. I don't know. You're debating on the 2020 WRX. Well, the 2021 is going to be the same, so you got one more model year to choose. I really liked the 2020 series white. I had the bronze wheels. Warranty, I have never cared about warranty on a car. I've never wanted anyone to work on that thing other than me. So, like, I think it's had a recall or two, and I just bought the parts and did it myself because I don't want anyone else touching it. I know it's kind of crazy, like, something massive goes wrong with the vehicle and not using the recall, but I just don't want other people touching my vehicle. I'd rather be the only person that works on it. Because, like, a lot of dealerships, the mechanics, you know what I mean, they're paid flat rate, and they just got to get stuff done like that. It's not their car. They don't have the same compassion towards it as they would their own vehicle. So, I don't know. I've always liked just working on my own stuff. Not saying every dealership mechanic's like that, but in general, you know what I mean? It's a job that if you worked on the same thing every single day, it would get repetitive, and you're like, yep, it's just another one. You don't really care. 400Z Proto. This is the last question I'll answer. I love it because I loved the Infiniti Q60 Red Sport. I thought that was like such an underrated car when I drove it. That thing was fantastic. The 7-speed transmission was kind of sucked, but I think new Z is gonna be on point. I think it's gonna be a really good car. Ram T-Rex. I will be doing a review on one of those soon. So there you go. There's a spoiler. I don't know if it's really a spoiler. Tony Sparks, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna end this thing. I have to go do things. I'm gonna go edit a video or something. Or figure out what kind of food I can consume. I want to like go eat all the salt and pepper in the house because I played Fallout and now I look at stuff like salt and pepper as a food source. Like just eat all the pepper and now I'm not hungry anymore. That was the dumbest thing I've said all day. Okay, I'm gonna end this. Bye. I'll see you guys soon with a video in a day or two.